Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno, the founder of Real Men Real Style. Today we're going to be talking about undershirts and scrubs. Okay, if you haven't already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. By doing that, these videos will come right to you. In addition, if you like this video, if you find it useful, I would appreciate it if you would like it right down there. And last but not least, if you want to learn more about men's style, I've got a great 47-page ebook. You can grab it just by clicking on the link right down below. All right. This is the question that came in. This actually came over from Tug, and he runs theundershirtguy.com, and he talks all about undershirts. I linked to him over at Real Men Real Style. But the question he had is someone asked about undershirts and scrubs. So let me jump right into it. I really like your website. He's actually talking about Tug's. I don't know if he likes mine, but I hope he does. And he appreciates Tug's work. He's in nursing school, and he's wondering, what style color undershirt would go best with a white V-neck scrub top? Now, Tug suggests that the gentleman look to find a high V-neck undershirt, and a high V-neck versus a low V-neck is one that's only going to go down a couple inches down from the Adam's apple, so it's going to be a bit more, look a bit higher up here versus there are undershirts that go pretty low. And Tug's big thing is that, okay, you're in the medical field, you don't want to be, Tug has no idea how deep these scrubs go, and he's saying basically mimic the pattern that you see here. But Tug sent this question over to me because he wasn't sure if doing the other, having basically a double V-neck was going to, look good style-wise. And my answer to this question is that the first concern of this gentleman as a student working in the medical field is the look of cleanliness. And so that's what you've got to always be thinking. There's a reason why your scrubs are white. And for, I know some people have blue scrubs, and scrubs come in all variety of colors, and there's an entire industry that's built around giving doctors and nurses really cool looking scrubs. But at the end of the day, it sounds like this gentleman has white ones. I don't know if he has access to blue, but what I would think is you don't want to have a jarring contrast, so avoid black undershirts, avoid blue undershirts, anything that's going to really have a stark contrast with that white. Because at the end of the day, I'm thinking you don't want people just focusing in on your clothing. It's more about their treatment and for them to feel good. So I'm going to suggest going with white or with heather gray, so the light gray. In addition, I'm not going to restrict you to just going with a V-neck and mimicking the V-neck already that you have there in the scrubs. Instead, you can also look at crew necks. And a great place to look at where crew necks are worn well with a V-neck or with an open collar look is the military. Actually, if you look at when I was in the Marine Corps, a lot of people may not like this, and some people thought that we should have gone with V-necks, but it was actually uniform regs that you had a crew neck undershirt, and you always showed that little bit of white there. It was something we just got used to, but at the end of the day, it wasn't a really stark contrast. It had to be a white shirt, though, because the shirt that we wore it with was tan, so there wasn't too much of a jarring contrast. And again, that's what I'm going to go back to, just anything that is clean and will look clean. So if you have an issue with, let's say, chest hair, that's going to be another good reason to go for the crew neck. And I don't know, why many people have an association that hair is something that can get dirty. I know in the United States, we don't require it anymore, but in many other countries, if you're going to be going in for surgery or something, they actually shave you down, believe it or not. So there's well, I won't get into it too much, but yes, I have, yeah, okay. So the point I'm making is pay attention to cleanliness. Whatever undershirt you wear, it needs to not only be clean, but it needs to look clean. So probably heather gray is probably the color I'm going to lean towards, and either the crew or the V-neck on that. All right. Well, that hopefully helps you with that question. And Tug, he's got a great website. If you've got any other questions about undershirts, go check out his website. Gosh, he answers more questions. I didn't even know there were this many questions about undershirts. But if you've liked this video, again, I appreciate it if you'd like it down below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.